Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Laser Show. And how's Mr. Joe tonight?
What's up? Joe's fine.
Hey, yeah.
Joe's tired as hell. Joe feels like he's getting pneumonia, but hey, that's okay.
Oh, God. Don't tell me you're coming down with that shit again.
Yeah, there. I was at a store inventory on Monday that one of the other managers was sick, and we're all kind of. I think we're passing it around like herpes. So,
My God, you've been sick for the last 3 months.
what's up, Jason?
Hey, Jason, how you doing, brother?
So yeah, I'm all stuffed up. I got this cough and whatever.
Right, right.
But yeah, it hasn't been too bad.
Yeah,
Took over the new store. Already started stirring the pot today. So had HR in my store all day. I almost fired someone. I had someone put in a 2 week notice. Yeah, what else?
that's right. Jason's up in Alaska.
That's right.
Yeah, I seen that on Facebook where he was flying up there to go on a cruise. Hey,
Hanging out.
Mike.
What up, Mike? Hanging out. Dustin, what's up? Hanging
Yeah.
out with the family. HR follow. Yes, it seems like it. Yeah.
Yeah, they followed Joe.
I had to write a statement today. Oh yeah, it was an official visit.
Oh shit! But why we got them all on here? Show them your latest creation you did with a
Oh,
mirror. I don't
my
think
latest
Mike has seen it. I know
My
Jason
latest,
probably has.
yeah, my latest creation. Oh, god damn
There,
monitor.
right,
It's
right
dirty. I
about.
got fingerprints all over it, but yeah,
Yeah,
that was my that's a damn. I got lights everywhere and they're just messing with me.
yeah. That's the bad thing about mirrors. Trying to show them you
Yeah.
got the computer screen and
Yep.
all
But
that,
yeah,
but now show them your little trick behind it.
what I'm gonna do is let me get this out. Let me get this back off. Um, I am going to, and I'll find out how it works tomorrow because my lights will be here tomorrow. But I'm going to, and I thought about like the regular little fairy lights, but I don't think they're going to be bright enough.
They're not. I've tried them before.
I have them, and I was actually trying to find them, and I couldn't find them. Um, so I'm just going to use my phone flashlight. But so gonna have a light behind it, right? Obviously, it's not
Yeah.
going to be a bright flashlight. But what I want to do is, let me get that a little bit closer, right? I'm going to take a like the LED strips, right? And I'm going to put them on the back of the mirror around the design and run the cord. And then I got the backing, obviously, for the mirror or, picture frame. And then I'm going to put that down, have the cord out. It'll be probably like a USB type of thing. You can plug it into like a block or something.
Right.
And it's going to have a remote where you can change the colors. And if everything goes the way that is going on in my feeble little mind right now, it should only show the light coming through the laser design
Yeah,
on the
it
mirror.
should. That's all it
It
should
should.
show. I've
So
done that
that
in
is,
boxes and everything. And
yeah. So
Mike, I'm surprised you haven't tried mirrors yet. You've
mirrors are
tried
easy.
everything else. Mike makes some really good stuff. So I
Yeah.
checked him out on DJ's show.
So
And
I will actually have quite a few of these made by the time we go to Broadhead for Paranormal Rockdown.
awesome.
Yeah. Like I
Awesome.
said, tomorrow will be the test with the lights. Hopefully it'll work. If not, then I'll try something different. Got glass piece going right now. Nice.
Yeah, Mike's got some glass.
Yeah.
Now, I've got something to show you that I hadn't told Joey yet. You know how I always brag on Timu?
It's not hoses, is it? No.
No. I ordered business cards,
What up,
multicolored,
Jay?
multicolored cards, right?
Thanks, Jay.
I got in a package today with 3 boxes. of this shit.
The hell is that?
It's paper.
Oh,
It's not even cardboard.
what'd you get paper for?
I didn't. I ordered
Oh.
black. I ordered metal business cards.
Oh, yeah,
I've already
that's not
sent them a
metal.
message and chewed their ass out. Somebody screwed up an order.
Well, yeah, that's why I don't mess with that Chinese
Be
shit.
careful with Temu acrylic.
Yeah.
Mike, if you had, yeah, that's card stock. It's bullshit. I contacted him and I said, refund and tell that damn company I want my blank metal business cards. You know,
Right?
bunch of bullshit.
No, that's
But yeah,
crazy.
that's the first time I've ever had a problem with Temu
Yeah.
like that. Sending
I
me the
don't-
wrong stuff.
The only thing I don't like about them is it takes forever.
I know it does, and it's taken longer now. I ordered at the same time I ordered them, I ordered slate coasters.
Yeah.
Now they're not going to be here until the 1st of May.
Yeah. See, and I think I got coasters from them once too, and it took like a month. I'm like,
Mhm.
damn, glad I don't use them in a pinch. When I
Right.
can just go to Amazon and I can literally have it in 3 days at the most.
Yeah, I know. I can laser on those paper cards
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything, Jay. All I got to do is turn the power down and it'll laser in them. But I was really wanting the blank metal business cards to start doing stuff on. But the big story to talk about tonight, and Mike can attest to this one, right? You've got that OMTEC spray.
Mhm.
That's great for stainless steel products, even with a 5 watt or a 10 watt or a 20 watt, right?
Yeah.
So, you know me, I'm always looking around for different ideas. I stumbled across some videos. Laser engraved stainless steel with mustard.
Like,
Oh, I
kitchen
love
mustard?
that expression that came on your face.
Like,
That
as long
was
as it's not
priceless.
mayo.
Yeah, mustard.
Okay.
So
So is it like deli
You know me.
mustard? Is it ground? You know.
I don't know, but you know me. So I decided I watched the video. Oh, you can do this with any laser. You can do this, blah, 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 right? So I did it. Did the same settings. And you can barely see the shit on it. You
So
can
who
see
the
it every
hell
once
told
in a
you to
while.
put mustard on it? And like
A YouTube video. There's several
Now-
of them out there.
now my question about that, right?
Yeah.
Is now we're all doing this laser engraving thing, right?
Uh-huh.
And we're like, oh well, let's try the titanium dioxide and let's try. Man, who the fuck came up with mustard? Who was sitting on their couch with Cheeto stains on their underwear and said, hey, I wonder if mustard will work?
Yeah.
Like,
But you go to YouTube right now and put in laser engraving with mustard and
Here
see
we
how
go.
many videos there are.
I'm on my way.
He's going to be shocked, right? So after doing that, I went, well, you know, there's nothing in the mustard to laser black on stainless steel. So you know what I did? I put titanium dioxide with the mustard to mix it up, right?
Okay.
It didn't even etch the stainless steel. It didn't do shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of videos.
So I gave
man.
that idea completely up.
Like, I don't know. Again, I don't understand where mustard came from. But
I don't either.
yeah, and
I can understand the titanium dioxide because if you look at Rust-Oleum and all that and read the ingredients, titanium dioxide is one of them,
yeah.
right?
And
But
this
who
hooker,
the hell came
this
up?
this hooker on this video is using the little mustard packets.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I know I know how they came up with that. some idiot had his laser going, had a piece of stainless steel, eating a damn hamburger or a hot dog loaded with mustard, and it fell down on it. Right? He goes, I'll just laser it and see if it works.
Oh,
It,
I'm-
Jay, it could be. It very well could be the vinegar, the acid in the mustard. But I do know one. And if you look at them, they show it perfectly black. It don't rub off. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Now, it may work on a more powerful laser.
That's what I'm wondering. Well, the one that I'm watching right now, she's got a big industrial laser, but
Well, most of them say they're doing it with the Glowforge.
yep.
Yeah. So Glowforge is the only one that can laser with mustard?
Wow.
That's what I got out of all the videos I was watching.
I'm impressed. I mean, it looks pretty damn good.
It does.
Oof. She definitely.
But I'll
has-
tell you what,
She definitely
it
has a
stinks
face
like
for
hell
radio.
when you're burning the mustard.
Yeah. She definitely has a face for radio. That'd be nice. But,
Oh my God.
But yeah,
Yeah,
there's a lot of them.
there is a ton of them. I ran across one. I went, are you kidding me? And I started looking at it, and there was more of them and more of them and more of them. And I'm like, my God. Something else has got to be done.
This guy's doing it with a 15-watt O'Toole.
15 watt.
Yep.
I didn't know they made a 15 watt.
What it says. Now maybe that means 3.5 or something, but
Oh, yeah. Oh,
But,
is he
yeah.
using your Chinese, Japanese 2.5 in that video?
that's what I'm wondering. But no, he's interesting. Okay, I gotta stop.
Well,
here.
you got a 10
I'm
watt.
gonna
You
go down
might
the-
try mustard on stainless steel.
Nah, I got better things to do.
But we
But,
try
yeah.
all kinds of things. But
I mean,
I thought I
it's-
better bring
It's
that up.
interesting.
I thought I better bring that up tonight. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? The
Again.
second one, it didn't even, I can see the W and the E, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I thought the titanium would at least do something.
Yeah, like I said, I don't understand what would make you think about that one day. Like, how do you just go about your life and then one day be like, I wonder if mustard will work? Like, why not mayo?
Yeah.
Why not relish? Like, I mean, if you want to go down the rabbit hole,
Why
like,
not
why
just
not?
straight vinegar on it and everything?
yep.
Just like Jay said, the acid in the vinegar.
You know what? Try some KY jelly. See if that'll work.
Oh, shit.
I mean, who
We may see a
knows?
video come out one in the next week or
Dude,
two.
I'm gonna go
when I listen
viral
to
with
this
that
show.
shit. I'm gonna go viral. I'm gonna try it.
Oh, God.
Oh shit.
Hey, if you do that, you know you can laser certain parts in, right?
Oh my.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I don't know. That just to me is just as goofy as shit. But whatever. I mean, if it works, it works.
It does. If it works on glow forges, more power to them.
Yeah.
But check out what a glow forge costs. So you can use 99-cent or free mustard packets from McDonald's
Right?
to help pay for it.
Go to Culver's is probably the best thing there.
Yeah.
The mustard.
So-
Let's see. You know what? I'm kind of curious now.
Uh-huh.
How
See
much
what a
is
glow forge costs?
I was gonna say, how much is a mustard packet? Oh yeah.
Oh, I know. It's funny going through YouTube and putting in laser stuff and
Oh,
seeing what pops up.
oh. Yeah.
Did you have to get a loan to get one?
Holy shit. Oh no, I could buy one. I'd be divorced, but I could buy one.
Right.
I mean, hell, this one, dude. Well, that one's $6,000. Hey, I can have this one April 24th for only $9.99.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks nice. Camera, Wi-Fi, app for your laptop. Ooh. Just trying to see what. Why does it not give me like a wattage? Oh, here we go. Class 1 laser device and utilizes a 6. Oh, come on now. What the? Come on.
I'm surprised Dustin hadn't popped in the chat room yet.
Yeah.
I was going to invite him on to have him explain how he did his glass.
You know
that
what?
he
I don't
did.
even want to hear about photos, man, because I tried that over the weekend and I failed miserably. I don't get it. So this is going to have to be a conversation. You and I are going to have
Okay.
a school session because I cannot. I tried probably 30
There he
different.
is.
Yeah, I
Hey,
probably
Dustin,
tried 30 different options.
I'll send you a link if you want to come on the show and discuss with Joe and me too how you came up with your picture and what you put it through that you laser engraved your wedding picture on that glass.
I don't care about photos. I'm doing mirrors.
Hey, you can do the same thing with the mirror.
Oh, I know. I think that would be pretty badass.
Yeah.
That
But
would be,
I mean, the
ooh,
picture we showed last week was so awesome.
that gives me an idea already. If I could figure out, damn it. All right, I don't know if I like these new earbud things. They don't want to stay in my ear. They sound great, but anyways.
Okay. Okay, I put the link in the chat room. So, Dustin, you can join anybody else. Jay, if you want to come on, anybody.
Hell, I'm just
We
ready
can
to
talk
go.
about
I'm ready
stuff
to go eat my Chinese food that I didn't get to eat at lunch today.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
After the show, I'm eating tacos.
there you go.
So, but yeah, you even got some storms coming in this weekend too, don't you?
Do I?
Yeah.
Hell if I know. I don't pay attention.
Yes.
I mean, it's raining right now, but
Yeah, you got some storms coming in.
don't say that because
I don't know if my other camera will pick this up. Let's see. No, it won't. I've got to adjust that camera. But when it's done, I'll pull this out. This one is turning out fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got about 8 more minutes to go.
Ooh, we got severe storms tomorrow.
You got what?
Severe storms tomorrow.
I told you.
Okay, that works for me. I don't care. I like them.
You got them up there. They got them in Iowa. And then in southern Missouri is going to get hit again. And my area is not going to get hit.
Yeah.
And if you hear the baby in the background, that's the 1-year-old in there. Okay, I'll send it to you, Dustin. We get on Facebook.
So yeah, it's been a really long day today.
I know the feeling.
It's gonna be
I know the feeling.
Next week is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah.
Fun times. But yeah,
Okay.
no. Doing mirrors, man, that is so easy. That doing
The
a
mirror
is
situation
actually,
is really good.
It is actually easier to do mirrors than it is coasters. So
Okay, Dustin, I sent it to you on Facebook.
I have tons of ideas. So yeah, get ready. I think
Right.
I may have found it for me. And I got
And
a
the
guy
lights
that's
behind it, The lights behind it brings a whole new avenue to mirrors.
Well,
And you look at glass frames. You can do hello, Holly,
what's up, Holly?
but you can do glass frames and leave that black chalk paint on the backside,
Yeah.
and it'll do everything. Okay, we got Dustin coming on.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, how you doing? Can you hear us?
Yep, I can hear you.
Good deal.
Doing good.
Yeah, we was talking about that glass picture frame you sent the picture to Joe last week of your wedding picture of
Right.
you and your wife.
Yep.
Explain to everybody how you developed that picture from the picture all the way to the laser.
Okay, so one of the things that we usually do when we're doing photographs on things is we use the remove background. But in this case, I didn't use it
Right.
because I wanted the background on there. And then I went to,
And we just lost him.
They removed the background.
Yeah. Well, he got removed from the background. We'll see what happened. He'll pop back in. I
Damn.
went to Jar,
They say you fired.
and I want to see what settings. Here he is. He's back.
yeah, you'll go to ImageR, and usually we use grayscale,
Right.
but you don't want to do that because the grayscale will make it all pixelated. From what I found, it makes it to where you can see the dots really bad. So if you use the color option, and then hang on, I'm kind of doing this as we go here.
Okay.
Colored. Pictures. I'm just going to select something random here
That's all right.
so that I can get into the setting. All right, so once it pulls up your colored picture, then I went to material. I used Norton Glass.
Right.
Select OK, obviously. Continue anyways because I didn't resize it or nothing. And then I downloaded it right there. Downloaded the one on the right hand side. It's mirrored. And I've done a second photo recently. The second one I did was not as good as the first one
Right.
that I sent you guys last week. And that what I did there was I used the Easy Touch or Touch Up Burst One Touch. There it is.
Yeah.
I don't use the One Touch. It makes everything darker.
Right.
So we kind of want things lighter. So do not use the One Touch. I would recommend not even messing with any settings or nothing like that. Just download the picture and then put it in your Lightburn, and there you go.
What power and speed were you using?
3000 at 65%.
Good deal. So you didn't use it in grayscale because it almost looked like the picture was done in grayscale with the shading.
No, but when you are in Lightburn, and you can, I think it's right click, adjust image.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did do invert display, and of course the image mode, you need to be either in dither or Stucky. Those two are the best for any type of portraits.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's great. Because I mean, we seen the one you did in the glass block. That turned out real good. But when you sent that picture to Joe last week, and he goes, "Oh my God," and we pulled it up on the screen, and I went, "Oh, that's perfect." It looked just like a black and white photo printed on glass.
Yeah.
That turned out awesome.
So the one that I sent you guys, and this is a PSA for if you get your glass at Dollar Tree, just because it says 8x10 doesn't mean the glass is 8x10.
Right.
So the one that I sent you guys was actually bigger than 8x10. And so I had to try to recreate everything. I'm just trying to remember everything. And then so you kind of see here, this is where I retaught myself what I did.
Right.
And this one's a little bit lighter than the one that I made. So
Right. Right. And stuff. But on your original one, you used black chalk paint, didn't you?
yep,
Yeah.
yep. Everything I've done glass wise I've used glass chalk paint, and I've left it on there. I ain't
Yeah.
washed it off. I
Yeah.
just leave
Don't
it on.
wash it off.
Yep.
It makes a better black background than black paper does.
Yeah.
I like it that way. It shows up just about like your mirror does that Joe did.
I got something to show you guys. Hang on.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I
Just
like the way
write
the
all
mirror
that
came
down,
out.
Joe.
No.
You'll go back and watch the show and get it all, right?
Yeah, because I was trying to do it as he was saying it, and it still came out looking like shit. So
Mm.
I was mad.
Okay. You did a test tile on your slate tiles.
That's all I've done so far. A couple weeks back, I shared some files with you guys, like the cowboy or the cowboy hat and the star and stuff.
Right.
I think I'm going to try one on one of these coasters and see if it'll come out with the, different shades.
Right. Right. Now, have you made any of the little picture stands that I sent you?
No, I have not began to do that yet. Like I told Joe the other day, I'm still struggling when it comes to the tiles.
Uh-huh.
I actually did a test. Okay, so this here is black chalkboard paint.
Right.
You can see it's real light. It's like
Yeah.
a silver. This one is titanium, which is my better one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still got streaks in it.
Right.
And then this one is pretty streaky and a lighter color. And this is black acrylic paint.
Wow.
Hmm.
Well, that turns out good. Here's what I was just lasering while we was doing the show.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that's on 1/4-inch plywood.
It's like plywood burns really cool. Really good.
It does. Some of it will burn black, and then some of it will burn brown. Like this one. Same wood, but it's not black. It's brown.
Yeah.
See, it's more brown than it is black.
You could probably darken it up with the borax spray too.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to start doing on these little samples I got here from the wood that I used in the bus on the floor, and put the borax mixture on it and leave it on because it'll be black.
Hey, you were talking about the business cards. When I cut out my template,
Uh-huh.
I kept these.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can make wooden business cards.
Right. But the ones they sent me, you seen them on there, right?
Yeah.
They're not even as thick as cardstock. Yeah, now that's a metal business card. Yep. That's
Oh,
what
this
they were supposed to send me.
This is acrylic.
Oh, that's acrylic.
That's because I ordered metal, and this ain't metal. This is acrylic.
Right.
So it turned
Have-
out.
Okay, with your new laser, have you tried cutting the acrylic?
No, I haven't yet.
It'll cut it real quick. We found that out. What was it, last week, Joe?
Yeah.
That we cut it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. But yeah,
But I
there's
just
a lot of different things coming out.
did some dog tags.
Yeah.
That turned out good.
Yeah.
Now I like the ones that Joe did. That he had the black dog tags, but he took all the black off and left
Oh.
the design in black. Your dark rim ones that you did,
Yep.
those turned
How-
out really good, and it shows it a lot better.
How'd you do that? Did you reverse the image?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Reverse the image, and it takes all the black off, and then leaves your image on there.
You know, and of course I did these little,
Yeah,
just little thin wood that I was screwing around.
yeah. But your
But
10
no,
watts, man, it'll fly through this 1/8 inch plywood.
I definitely think the mirrors are something I need to expand on
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
custom
really
mirrors.
like the way they come out.
Well,
You-
if
your
you
mirror
try
was-
the settings like Dustin put out there for the picture frame
Yeah.
on a mirror, I may even try that.
Yeah.
See, that's good.
Yeah.
That turned out really good.
And what's nice is we literally just here in town last weekend, we have a tobacco, like a vape shop that just opened. So, and a local shop just asked my wife, God, what was it, Saturday or Sunday? She went up to the local little tea place, gets, you know, them little foo-foo teas with the little balls in them,
Yeah.
them little fucking nasty things. She went up there and they were like, "Hey, is your husband still doing the laser thing? Because we want to talk to him about doing all our tumblers." I
Good.
said, "Yes, sir."
Hey, in small towns and everything, you talk to a bunch of locals and everything.
Yeah.
I've got 3 real estate agents right now that I've got to make cutouts of little houses with their information on. And one of them is interested in the key design
Yeah.
I've got for the home buyer that bought the house. It'll have the home buyer's name on it, and then on the back it has the real estate agent and all the
Yeah.
information. So, yeah, there's a lot to do. I mean, you don't have to get yourself into a big box store.
Yeah.
Look at all the little mom and pop stuff that want stuff personalized to sell
Yeah.
for them. Just like your bake shop, right? There's different items in there that you could laser on for them and market their product on it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of it. And we just lost Dustin again.
You playing
He
around
hit
with
the
that
wrong
background
button.
remover?
He really hit the wrong button. But yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot.
I want to
Yeah.
hit a lot of this stuff now. Like now,
Just like
it's
I got
almost like getting a tattoo. Like once you get your first tattoo, it's addictive, and like you want another one, and you want another one. That's what I'm.
the
That's what I'm going through right now. Like I'm
right.
looking around the house, like what the hell can I laser on?
Exactly.
My wife's like, stay away from my shit.
Yeah. But there is so much different stuff out there to laser engrave
yeah.
on. All you got to, when I go into even Walmart, when I walk in there, yeah, I'll go back by the craft section,
Yeah.
but I also walk over to the kitchen utensils section.
Yeah. I haven't messed with that stuff.
I seen brass measuring cups. And I was like, oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
My next buy is going to be a better rotary. I found one, and it's
Did
a
you?
longer. It's a longer, and it's like a 4-in-1.
Right.
So it's got the rollers, it's got the claw, it's got the two. Yeah.
Oh, you get into that. Then I'm going to tell you a little secret. You want to have fun? Go on Temu
Yeah. Now.
and order a bunch of black rings.
Oh yeah, I
and
seen
put
them
on
that
there
do
and
rooms.
laser it all the way around with different sayings on it.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, I've seen that. I've actually done it a couple of times and everything. But yeah, you get into the 4-in-1 that can grab it and hold
Yeah.
it. You can do wine glasses. You can do mugs of
Yep.
different sizes.
Yeah. Yeah. The brain is on overload again.
Right. I'm looking into everybody's into the big tall mugs
Yeah.
and everything,
Yeah.
tumblers and all that. I'm looking into the little 8-ounce tumblers now that are coffee cups.
See, I
They're
wouldn't like
coffee
that.
mugs.
I I mean, that's just me personally. Like, I wouldn't like me personally. I wouldn't buy something small like that, especially when it comes to my coffee. Because no.
I would, for the simple fact, in our food truck, we'll have a coffee pot going.
Well, yeah,
They buy the mug and they come back and get the coffee for 25 cents.
yeah. If someone was to hand me an 8-ounce cup of coffee, I'd laugh at them.
Well, that's what you normally get if you go to a restaurant.
Shit. Well, okay. See, watch me in a restaurant. I'll tell them just leave the thing pot here
Hmm.
because I can drink coffee 24/7,
Oh, I can too.
and I'm lazy. I don't want to have to keep getting up. So if I can get a big ass coffee mug, sure. But I want a better rotary because like mine right now, I can't do anything that's got a handle on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I want to get something that I can raise up high enough that if I want to do something all the way around a cup, you know what I mean? Like I'm not the handle's not hitting and stuff. So yeah,
So
yeah,
I know you got the new 10-watt laser.
yeah.
So, what is the best thing that you've seen it do since you've got it?
Um, hmm. I mean, the glass is pretty impressive. Like, um, um, I think the best thing that it like the best thing that I have made with it that has come out the best, honestly, right now is probably the mirrors, and that's the easiest thing I've done.
Now,
Like,
have you done any of your slate tiles with the 10 yet?
oh yeah,
What have you noticed a difference from your 5-watt to your 10-watt?
um, a little bit, but I also want to experiment more with clear coating them first, and then doing them. I mean, I have a brand new box of like 80
Uh huh.
slate coasters. So I'm gonna start messing around with them again. Like I said, it's like right now I've been focused on the mirrors, and I want to get that perfected and an idea or quote product. Obviously, different designs, but get that nailed down to where it just works. All I got to do is change the design, um, and then I'm gonna start venturing out some more on
Okay. Okay. But yeah, I
um,
mean, so much more. And
the
another thing you
photos.
need to test is your cutting boards,
Yeah,
charcuterie boards,
yeah, I
all
can
that
do that one.
stuff. And the 10-watt does a real good job on those.
My next big leap is going to be photos. That is the one thing. I mean, I know I've been saying that for months and months and months. I want to learn how to do a photo because the ideas that I have in my head, and then now that I know that I can do a mirror, I have. I'm gonna make people cry. I'm gonna
Oh
make
yeah.
people cry with the ideas that I have in my head right now. It's dude. I am gonna tug at heartstrings. It, I'm gonna have something good to offer. So
Well, I'm like you. I've got to get back into it and work on it and see if I can do it with this 5-watt. If not, I've been looking around for another laser, but if I can do it with the 5 watt, I'm already hooked up with 3 professional photographers
Yeah.
that I could do business with them.
Oh yeah.
Laser engrave them on glass or mirrors. And I'm
I've
like
got a
you.
good buddy that's a real estate agent right here in town that I'm going to
Yeah.
be talking to here soon. So
But yeah, see, there's another great idea. Yeah, you just popped that in my head, and I bet it's already been in your head. Is your real estate agent, when he sells a house to a family, snap a picture of them with the sold sign in their hand in front of their house and laser that into a mirror or a picture frame.
yep,
Big money right there.
already
Big money.
been floating around.
I figured you had, and but yeah, pictures, because your prints and everything, they wear out over years. Mirrors and glass, if you take care of it,
Yeah.
last. It'll be handed down.
Yeah.
Look at how many old haunted mirrors are handed down, through the
Oh,
years.
that has popped in my head too. Oh, I've
Oh, I can see what's going to come out on one of your mirrors. I'm haunted. Take me home.
yep. Oh yeah.
And take it to a convention. Where's it haunted from? I don't know. Take it to your house. Some spirit will jump into it.
Yep. Oh,
So,
I've got so many ideas that like I want to try and stuff uh and it popped in my head and I have an idea and I want to do I kind of want to do some trying to think of the best way to explain it. Just I want to be able to do photos. Let's just say that because
yeah,
especially with that and lights because I'm always thinking lights
yeah.
for some reason.
The lights added a dimension to it.
Yep.
And they can put them in kids' rooms for a nightlight.
Damn, Dustin. You should
Yeah.
go to paranormal conventions, man. You can read people's minds.
Hey, I've got a mirror I could do that on setting right here. It's a 16 by 16 mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a good one. And then put lights in behind it and build it and take it on an investigation.
I've also, because I've recently inherited some paranormal equipment and material to build my own paranormal equipment, I have also been tossing around some ideas in my head, floating around, and all that emptiness of
What are you going to build?
doing something with some mirrors to where lights come on and there's sayings on the mirror and oh yeah, it's
Okay. Hey.
it's gonna be I don't know. I've just been like I said, I've been playing around with some stuff and ideas in my head and my wife has thrown out some ideas too and it's like, oh, okay.
Oh, good. So she's getting into it too now.
Oh yeah.
She sees
I showed her
she
the
sees
mirror.
the future of what you could do and retire.
I showed her the little mirror that I did. That first one. It's only like a 4.5 by 4.5. And I was like, okay, so this is possible, easy. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go bigger. So I got the 10 by 10 mirrors, and I did, man. I opened up the box, ran in the room, got that sumbitch set up, and hour later, I was like, hey, check it out, and she was like, oh wow. And then I put it in the frame, and yeah, it turned out really well.
Yeah. Well, I got a little one in there throwing a fit.
Wow, don't they all?
Oh, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Oh shit, aren't we all?
Yeah, but I've already went through it 2 or 3 different times with kids and grandkids. This one
Well,
almost seems like a great grandkid
right? Yeah.
and stuff. But yeah, But no, the different things we can do with mirrors and glass frames. And the
Yeah.
cool place about it, you can get glass frames from Dollar General or Dollar Tree or go to a thrift store. They love getting rid of picture frames and mirrors.
Oh yeah.
Quarter here and a quarter there,
Yep. The only
you
thing
know.
that sucks about my dollar store is 95% of their picture frames are small. So I mean, yeah, you can do a lot of smaller projects with it, but I don't know. I kind of like that 10 by 10 size. Like I
Right.
was I wanted something bigger. And they had like 12 by 12s, and I'm like, nah. And then I seen the 10 by 10s, and I'm like, you know what? Let's try it and see what happens.
Well,
And
see, I
I
got
actually like
lucky
it.
on that part. We was having a yard sale out here. We closed up for the night and put everything up, right? I go out the next morning and there's two big boxes in my yard. And I went, we loaded everything up. What the hell is this shit? I opened them up and somebody had dropped off over 150 picture frames with glass.
Ooh,
So I'm set up on picture frames. I don't have to
right?
buy any
Yeah.
right now. And I've got them all the way from 5x7s up to 16x20s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
So it could be a massive deal with the big laser.
Yeah. Now my only thing is I've been debating, and like I said, I'm gonna have to test it tomorrow when they come in if I'm not playing video games because I haven't done that all week.
Right.
You know, I, I feel so neglected. But I'm debating on I'm debating on putting the light strip on the backing of the picture frame so it's shining towards the mirror, or do I put it on the back of the mirror and then even maybe like what you suggested with the foil, you know?
Yeah. Well,
So
you'd
I'm gonna
have to
play
have
around
the
with it
foil to reflect it back or put it on the backing
towards
and
the yeah.
everything.
So
Right.
I'm gonna play around with that tomorrow or this weekend.
Okay.
Okay.
Good deal.
I've got a big I got a big gaming stream that I'm gonna do for sure on Sunday.
Okay.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but
Good deal. Yeah.
we'll see.
Everybody check out Joe. Tell them where to find you on your gaming deal
Oh,
because,
you can find me on Twitch. It's free. It's just you download the app, you sign up with like a Google account, I believe it is. The email, and I mean, you can see all kinds of stuff, and it's not just gaming on Twitch. I mean, there's people that do podcasts. There's people that I've come across people that are actually doing paranormal investigations in locations that are going live.
right.
I do a lot of gaming, but I just added a twist to my gaming. I like I told you, I inherited some paranormal equipment from a
Uh huh.
friend, and last Sunday I was actually playing and streaming live the other side, that ghost hunting game.
Right.
But I had a homemade REM pod going, which I have,
Uh huh.
and that didn't do anything. But I also, yeah, that's over there. I have an SB11, and I had that going while I was playing the game, and sure as shit, there were things happening.
Oh, really?
Yes, because I was well, and I don't, I mean, you can sit there and be like, oh, not because you were playing a ghost hunting game, but maybe because I was playing a ghost hunting game in an old funeral home where I live, which we have had activity here. So I don't know. It was it was kind of goofy, Yeah, Jason, it was quite interesting.
Hey,
It was,
and
and
that's what it's all about is interesting and try
yep,
to explain it.
yeah, and I
Try to
did.
debunk it.
I had a voice come across and say hello, which I had that at the fastest sweep speed. So I don't
Yeah.
know how you would get a full word through there like that. And then another time it sounded like it was laughing at me.
Did you ask it if it was in this game?
Oh, I was asking. I didn't ask about the game. I was asking. I asked a few
You should have
questions.
asked if, are you in this
No.
game talking to me?
No, because they were killing me in the game. Fuck them. But yeah, so
Well, if you'd found out it was in the game, say, go find them.
yeah, but yeah, so it was fun. It was it was something different.
It
Um,
is something different. And you
and
check out him when he's gaming, these paranormal games, ghost hunting games that's come out. He's had 2 or 3 that he's played, but this one, the other side, is interesting as all get out.
oh yeah,
It's never the same.
yeah.
And that's what I like about that game.
Oh yeah,
It's not
it's
like,
fun.
okay, I got killed. I know where to go and go right here to avoid that again. No,
Oh
it
yeah,
don't work
no,
that way.
nope.
It
And
don't.
then there's another one that I just ran across. Try the SB11 with both AM and FM sweeping at the same time. I can
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the SB11 or 7 because of the noise it makes.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's annoying as all hell. I mean,
Oh, it is.
I mean,
It
you know,
is.
I'm sure Zach Baggins falls asleep to that shit. But, um, you know what? And I'm not a big fan of like spirit boxes and stuff. I also got um one of them. I don't know, man. I've had people call them 100 different things, like those big portal boxes that basically made out
Yeah.
of guitar amps and shit.
Yeah.
I have one of those,
Oh, wow.
and I have extra parts if I wanted to build one. Um, I have that also. Uh, oh, I do. I have it right there. Um, you know, and that you hook up and you use one of them those apps on your phone, like
Echo Vox or
yeah,
Necrophonics or,
yeah.
yeah.
What did Jay say about guaranteed there shouldn't be any broadcast voices coming through? All right, you know what? I'm gonna try it on Sunday.
Yep.
But you know, just trying different shit. I mean, I'm doing it for entertainment. It's fun, but I don't know. I'm waiting. I'm sure I'm gonna have like an oh shit moment at some point. And
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what's cool
It never
is
fails.
you know, I don't know how these new earbuds are gonna work. But when I have my big ass headphones on, I don't hear nothing. I hear nothing going on with those things on, and
Right.
they're awesome headphones. But I can't. I could barely hear it going off, and I had it literally right here next to me, and I was playing the game, doing my thing, and but I would hear something, and I'd be like, "What was that? What I thought it was?" And so I want to get more interaction from the chat. You know, tell me, like, you know, do you want me to ask a certain question? Throw it in the chat. Let me know. I got my new USB mic in today. No, it's not as fancy. Big improvement over the old system.
Good,
Nice.
Jay. That's
Shit,
awesome.
yeah.
That's awesome.
You know, I was even looking at new mics too, but I'm like, okay, I got this one, which is freaking awesome. Like this one, HyperX Quadcast. I mean, it's pretty. It's up there, pretty good. Then I was looking at new cameras. I was already looking at new cameras. Like I got a
Jefferson.
brand new one there. I got a brand new one sitting over there. You know, I just I see something and I'm like, ooh, better. And I just want to buy it. That's why I'm trying to stay away from Amazon and the lasers. Because I'm like, ooh, there's a 20 watt. I'm gonna get it.
I know. Like I told you, DJ on Dragon's Laser Engraving on YouTube. Check him out over there. He got one in last night, which he's had the 5 watt when he first started. He did
Yep.
some trading with Mike and everything and sent Mike the 5 watt. Mike sent him 2 lasers. One was a 10 watt and one was supposed to be a 20 watt, which turned out to be a 2.5 watt. You know, we know about that shit.
Yeah.
But he saved up enough money and he bought him a 20 watt Otura,
Yeah.
400 by 380 cutting area on it. And he was just cutting away and doing different things last night and
Oh
how
yeah.
fast it would go. and
Yeah.
stuff. But he did find out one thing. You know how we're always looking up our S value?
Yeah.
What S value are you using on Lightburn on your 10 watt?
I believe it's 1,000.
Yeah. The 20 watt is the same thing, 1,000.
Oh, okay.
I don't think if you put it over 1,000, you're gaining anything.
Yeah.
So everything should be set. Usually when you first hook them up, a 5 watt, they set you up at 256
Yep.
and it don't burn shit
No.
and everything. So you go in and change it to 1,000 and man, it makes a big change.
Oh, yeah.
And you go, wow. Well, we found out that on the 10 watts and the 20 watts, it's still 1,000. Because all your 20 watts is 4 5-watt lasers inside mirrored together.
Yep.
That's all it is. 10 watts the same way.
Yeah.
Now, I did see
you
one the
remember
other
when
day.
we changed mine?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, look, I'm barely even marking cardboard. Oh, let's change the S value. Oh,
I
look,
seen one the other day that
look,
was
I
a
started a fire.
22 watt
Yeah.
laser. It had 5.5 lasers in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's the same thing as a 5-watt laser. What are you talking about? You know, it's their
Sometime.
marketing scheme on it.
Oh, look at the one I was sitting there reading off tonight. What did it say? 6,500?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
But no, the speed and everything is a big deal. When you're using these 5-watt lasers and stuff, yeah, they're not as fast as the 10 and the 20,
Yeah.
but they do a pretty decent job on 95% of the items out there.
I think they're a very, very good beginner.
They're an easy get into the lasering business with
Yep.
one and everything. But if you get into it serious, especially if you're cutting out, that's where the 10 and the 20s come out. The 5-watt will do some of the best engraving there is because of the pinpoint. But the cutting power of it is cut way down.
Yeah.
You know, I was shocked when I seen it cut the acrylic last week.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I got to order some 8-inch black acrylic. The same old gritty Logitech camera. Well, I love my Logitech. I got a C922 that I use right here on it and stuff. But
Jay just sent me a picture. Yes, Jay, I could do that. Do you want that on a mirror?
oh, he sent a picture to put on a mirror?
Yeah. Yep. I seen it, Jay. I seen it.
Okay, Jay.
I can do that.
Yeah. There's a lot if anybody's out there interested in it. You know, the Dark Realm that he made. I taught Joe how to do that and everything, how to convert it down and get it out. Because I was the very first one to make a Dark Realm on glass and on scratch paper and stuff. And it turned out real good. Oh, he wants it for Teresa on a mirror.
I can do that.
That is awesome. But next week, like I said, I'm going to try out Dustin's example on some glass. I may even try it out on a mirror.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And show them and everything. That's one thing that, okay, Dustin was trying to mimic the things he did. You either write down what you did or add it and save it into Lightburn. You can save it in there.
Yeah.
And then it comes up with all your settings. So, a lot of different things coming out that way. But, yeah, if anybody's needing anything made, you contact Joe or you contact me, and we can get a lot of stuff going on. And just like you was talking about paranormal equipment, I got a SLS camera and tablet coming in the mail that it quit working. So I get to figure out why it quit working.
Yeah.
So That'll be easy. I've already built 2 of them and everything. That's one of the easiest ones to build.
Yeah, that's one thing I haven't messed with too much.
I like it because I love debunking it.
Well, yeah.
But there's some things on there that's hard to debunk. Like if you're pointing and the stick figure is on a flat wall and it's taller than the doorway
Yeah.
and it reaches out to people coming through the doorway,
Oh no, I think I'd still tear it apart.
I
I don't
tried
know.
taking it apart to see what it was, but I've sent that video to a lot of people and they're like, the flat wall, there's no angle for that to pick up anything and make anything.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I mean, we can sit there and have a conversation on paranormal equipment now.
I
But-
know we could.
'Cause,
That's
like,
for another show, whenever if we
yeah.
decide to ever start one like
because
that.
I will tear a lot of that up. I really will, and not in a bad way,
Right.
but so I don't know. Again, to me, it is all just entertainment value. All this equipment is
It is.
because none of it was necessarily for what we're using it for.
No,
So, but yeah, conversation for a different time.
that's right. But back to the lasering and stuff. Like I said, the glass, the mirrors, the wood, the tiles, the different woods and everything. I mean, like I've got old barn wood to laser in. All
I've
kinds
been-
of different
I've
stuff.
been thinking, and it's probably not good thoughts, because only bad can come of what I'm thinking. But I'm curious of how, like, if you were to, let's just say you set your laser at 50%, right?
Uh-huh.
How far could you lift that laser from your material before it stops making a mark?
Not very far.
You know, like, so I asked my wife that, and she was like, why? I'm
Because
like,
you
"I'm
have
just
to
curious."
remember the beam comes down to a point
Yeah.
and then it starts widening out.
But my theory on it is if you were to hold your laser module in your hand and try to get somebody, like how close you know what I mean? Like, and she was like, "Oh Jesus God, you just turned your engraver."
Well,
into a
we'll put it
weapon."
this way. If you pointed it at their eye, you could be a long ways away because you'd blind the shit out
Well,
of them.
I'll go ahead. I'll point anywhere. I don't care. But she is like, only you would sit there and take this and turn it into a weapon. Just, hey,
Yeah. Oh, you're going to go outside. You're going to have it at the window and point it up in the air,
no,
right?
taking down airplanes and shit. No.
Yeah.
But
Then you have the FAA knocking on your door.
and then of course now I'm like, now I need somebody that's willing to put their arm in front of it so I can test it.
Your 2.5 watt one, I would probably take that test.
Yeah.
But your 10 watt, there ain't no way in hell. If you want to test that, get you a hot dog and put
Yeah.
you a wooden skew through it and put it under the laser and watch it.
Yeah, I might do that. That'd be a cool TikTok video.
Laser it. Now, when you stick the wooden skew in it, right, stick it up quite a ways where you're lasering the skew with the hot dog,
Yeah.
representing the bone,
There we go.
right? I've
Yeah.
seen them where they laser the hot dog straight in half,
Yeah.
but I've never seen anybody do the skew with it and cut the skew at the same time.
Don't give me ideas.
I know. Well,
Trust me.
you've seen me laser on food,
Because trust me,
so
I already mentioned the whole laser thing, and I was told I will not be lasering leather in this house. Yeah.
she didn't want to smell an old cow, huh?
Yeah. No. I was like, it'll be vented. No.
You'd have to get a better vent system.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Because
I did that on that
I'm getting
leather.
to the point now with the wood, I can still smell it. So
Can
it's
you?
like, not bad, but it's there.
Oh, you're not getting very good
No.
ventilation.
It's
I don't
not
even have
smoky.
mine in an enclosure. I just got this 4-inch there with my 4-inch beaver duct work out,
Yeah.
I can laser anything and I don't smell it.
Mm. Ooh, Jay said, do a test burn on Spam. No, thank you.
There you
No.
go.
Nuh-uh.
I may do that. I think the old lady's got a can of Spam in there.
I
Jay,
think you should
if you want
absolutely do
that, I
that at
can do
your
that
house.
on a show.
You should absolutely do that at your house.
I will.
Because Jay has seen me with Spam. I won't be able to get it out of the can without gagging. That is the most horrid shit that has ever been created.
We'll do Vienna sausages. We'll do
Ugh.
Spam. We'll do all that and laser it.
Mm-mm.
For the cooking laser show.
We ain't doing that shit in this house. Mm-mm. Those
Yeah.
things are disgusting. Ugh.
I know.
That tastes like pure cat food.
Well, just think, you look at some of these steakhouses that they cook a steak and then they brand it.
Yeah.
Oh, hell, I'll cook a steak and put it underneath the laser.
See, mine wouldn't
It'll
last
cook
that
it.
long. Mine wouldn't last that long.
I know mine wouldn't either. It'd be gone.
Yeah. You put a damn steak in front of me, it's gone.
Right. But yeah, I mean, you look at, well, since we've started this show and everything and taught you about mirrors, glass, the titanium, then we got into the black chalk paint and stuff. So there's been a lot come out. And I give a lot of thanks to DJ over there for trying
Yeah.
stuff out with me too. But I mean, it's good.
See, now
Cut
you
and
got me curious about food and lasers, man. Damn it. Like, I wonder what would happen if you got like a pile of like pop rocks and then lasered them.
Oh my God.
Would they pop?
I don't know.
Or, ooh, here we go. Damn it. Next
Uh-oh.
week might be interesting.
Okay.
What about a kernel? Like a popcorn?
I've seen people laser that.
Ah, mm.
Laser little bitty words on it.
Oh no, I'm trying to see if I can get the shit to pop.
Oh yeah, you probably could.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. Here we go. He's going to blow up his damn laser with popcorn.
Yep. And then I'll eat it.
Right. We'll get you a bag of the Jiffy that pops up like that. Cut you a hole in it and have the laser pointing in. And see if it pops. Hey, who knows?
So how would you do that? Would you just like have it just fire? At like
Well, I don't think you
100%?
could do it in there because it would only fire in one spot and not get them all. You'd have to do one
I'm
kernel.
talking about for one kernel.
One kernel, yeah, you'd have to have it down there where it fired right in the center of it.
Yeah. Experiment time.
Yes.
Here we
I
go.
can see this now. Oh, when you do that, you better have your camera
I
set
gotta
up
have
in
a
your
camera
laser.
set up.
Yes.
So I'll probably blow my mirror or blow my laser up, but
Well, it ain't gonna blow up. It's just gonna pop.
well, I don't know, man. I can do some pretty dumb shit. So I was like, so obviously you can do the back of a mirror, right?
Right.
And I've seen videos where they can do the front of the mirror,
Yeah.
right? Where
Right.
the front, so on the back, all you're doing is taking that backing off, right?
Right.
When you do the front, you're actually etching the mirror.
Right.
But then I watched and I was like, oh, I was gonna try it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try. But then I seen a video where they said you gotta be careful with that because you're gonna bounce that laser back up, and you can mess your laser up.
You can crack the lens in your
Yeah.
laser. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so we're not gonna do the front of the mirrors,
No.
but it's possible, And
Yeah.
I'm like, God, I wonder. But see, with my luck, with me trying to test things, I'll end up breaking.
Well,
it. Then
if
I'll
you
have to
did
go
the
buy a
front
20
of
watt.
if you did the front of a mirror, you have to think of it as a mirror starts out as a plain glass,
Yeah.
right? So what do you have to put on glass? Black paint.
Mm.
When it lasers that, it kind of dissipates the laser beam.
Yeah.
So I don't think it doing that, but you don't want it on the front anyway because you want a clean surface to clean.
Well, yeah.
not a scratchy surface.
But yeah, I
You
was watching this video and they were doing it, and I was like, And some of them look nice. I mean, I'm
Hey,
not gonna lie.
I want that new system. You've seen them where they've got the acrylic blocks and they laser inside of it.
Oh yeah, like where it
I
looks
was
like it's
like,
all lasered in the middle. Yeah,
yeah, I seen that and I seen the price of one and I went, oh, hell no.
yeah.
But that is cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
My kid ordered something that was like a crystal ball type of thing that it
uh-huh.
had something in the middle, and I was like, So I was like looking. I was like, I wonder how they did that, but
Yeah.
because I mean, it looks really cool. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's
It
awesome,
does.
but yeah,
It does. I mean,
I,
it's awesome.
I am not ready to spend that kind of money.
I ain't either.
I gotta sell a few mirrors first.
Yeah. A few thousand.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I'm definitely on my way, and I got a friend of mine I was talking to on Monday, and I was like showing him the little mirror that I did, and he's like, "Wow, that's really awesome." And he's like, "Have you gone to like the TikTok shop yet?" And I said, "Dude, I don't understand any of that shit, so no, not yet." And he's like, "I think I can help you with that." And I'm like, "Oh, here we go."
Okay.
But he
Good
told me,
deal.
he was like, "I'm just gonna let you know right now." He's like, "Get ready, because when you do that, and that's it. It's gonna, yeah, like you better have some time on your hands."
Right.
So
Right. Because, mirrors, once you hit the right people out there with them,
yeah,
then word of mouth spreads out because they're showing them off in their houses.
yep,
They're showing them off at different places, businesses, and everything. Going, wow, that's cool. Where'd you get that? Well, you know,
yep,
and the way things are going, you want to buy local in the USA now
yeah.
and everything. All this other crap is caught prices have raised up on. So
I'm looking to see. Oh, I do have it. Okay. Ugh. I don't know if I like these new earbuds.
no, I can tell you I don't like them because they're wired.
Well, yeah. I just need a longer. I need a longer wire. That's the problem.
Yeah,
But so like this one I did. This was the first one I did. Oh, damn lights.
right,
It's dirty as hell. I gotta wash it off. Right.
right,
And
yeah,
all I did was, and you can see where my hand is through it
huh,
because there's no light,
right.
But and then like I said, that motherfucker. That's just the back of it where I
Yeah,
took
I know.
that.
I can see right through it.
Yeah. And so I want to, like I said, I want to play around with that idea, but and I wondered if you were to take black paint and paint the back of that, would that make it stand out more? You know what I mean? Like
Well,
black.
you know what the black chalk paint does on your glass? It gives a better frosted
Yeah.
look.
Yeah.
You could end up with the same thing.
Well, I'm not talking about painting it then lasering it. I'm talking about painting it after it's lasered.
You can do that. I wouldn't paint it black where you got the dark realm at,
Or maybe white,
white,
you know.
yellow, silver,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, and you can do it. Imagine you doing a like a flag, laser engraved
Yeah.
on a mirror, and then the back of it spraying it red,
Yeah.
white, not white, but then the blue, and leave the white as the frost.
Yeah.
It's colored that way. And if you get transparent paint, it absorbs into that the chipping effect that you did on the mirror to begin with
Yeah.
and everything. Put a light behind it then.
Yeah.
It's transparent.
Hmm.
And see if different colors come up.
Yeah.
Just kind of like you've seen me with my scratch paper,
Yeah.
right? It has different colors in it. When I put a light through it it shines in all different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot on there. See, I've even thought about doing that. Perfect example is take the mirror and laser engrave Dark Realm TV like you did on it, right? Then take one of my 8x10 scratch papers and laser the exact emblem on the back of it, line
Yeah.
it up on the back, tape it on the back of it, and then put a light through it.
Yeah.
Then you're going to get all your different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things.
What's up, Greg?
Hi, Greg. Yeah, we're both together on this laser show. We do a lot of lasering things together. I mean, he did the mirrors and stuff, and we showed a lot of like what I do on the wood and everything. They're Bigfoot out having a good
That actually
fishing
looked
trip,
cool. Yeah.
and then no talkie before the coffee
Yeah.
and everything. I mean, we have a lot of it. And then the one I did tonight while we was doing the show
That
was
actually
the
turned out really
Hollywood
good.
Diner.
That actually turned out really good.
It did. Look at those faces.
Yeah.
How well they came out. So,
Hmm.
but we do a lot of different lasering on tiles, mirrors, glass, leather,
Ooh, that just gave
dog
me
tags.
that just gave me an idea. Oh, if I
Uh-oh.
can learn to do photos. Damn it.
We're gonna try that. Dustin came on earlier and talked about it, and the photo. You still got a picture of that photo on your Facebook?
Probably.
Bring it back up because
Yeah.
this is what me and Joe are going to try to copy and represent in a different
Where's
photo.
that? Oh, nope, that's not it.
Hey, Greg, we try. But yeah, we do a lot of engraving. Just like on wood, I can cut it out and stuff. There's hang in there, it's getting worse
Yeah.
with the coffee. And then tiles. This one I still got to get out to my kids to their alpaca farm. This is oh my God, how to hold up 4 tiles.
Yeah, you're probably only going to be able to do 2.
Yeah, and I got to figure out which 2 to hold up.
This is what I just did, Greg.
He did that.
Down
Imagine
here.
those 2 together, right? And then, God damn, this is hard to put together unless you got something to hold it in. And I got to make something to hold it in. Then the bottom part of it
Yeah.
has the alpaca's nose on fences. These are on a 4 tile set. And this stuff does not scratch off.
No.
It stays on there permanent. It's laser etched into it. So, but yeah, we do all kinds
Yeah,
of
I can
stuff.
show you. Got the Bigfoot going.
Yeah. Then last week, the big one I did, this is a 13-inch by 13-inch tile for our food truck.
Man,
So that turned
Yeah.
out real good.
I'm getting hungry.
I know.
Damn you.
But yeah, we do all kinds of stuff. I mean, if you're into barbecuing and smoking meat, there is one with all your temperatures and everything for
That's
every
actually
meat
kind of
product
cool. Yeah.
out there. So, and that was done on a part of a step for a deck that we cut
Yeah.
off, 1 inch thick. And I just laser etched onto it. So, but we got a lot of projects coming up with, well, here's one. I should have had it hanging up behind us. This is on a piece of barnwood that is probably over 100 years old
Yeah.
that I made for us. And you can tell by the weathered end and the back of it and stuff. It was on an old barn that we tore down. And he said, "You want some of it?" And I said, "You damn right I do."
There you go, Greg. Oh shit.
Yeah, the dark rim
Dog
dog
tags.
tag.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
do a lot. So if you ever need anything, Greg, you contact me or Joe, and
Yep.
we can make stuff. I mean, we do. Well, here's one that was for one of our guys on Dark Realm TV and everything, the Animal Podcast and stuff that I lasered.
Yep.
So, yeah, we have a lot in common doing lasering and different things like that. Oh, but yeah, a lot of it's coming out. I
Yeah.
mean, the mirrors and the glass. Okay, you got the picture up. Okay,
Yeah.
this is what we was talking about doing photographs on glass or mirrors. That was done on glass.
Yep.
Dustin, that was on here with us earlier, it's a real good friend of ours that lives right up the road from me. Taught him how to use laser and everything. He's got ahead of us on the image portraits. I got to
did.
give him real good credit on that. That one turned out fantastic.
Yeah. That is good.
Yes, I mean, and that's what we're going to be working on. We're going to try it on mirrors and glass.
Yeah. Like I said, once I learn how to do photos, look out.
Yeah, we do, but we do it together and different things. And see, I met Joe through watching their shows and everything, and
Yeah.
talked to him one day. He said, "Yeah, he's got a laser. He was just learning it.
And Carl said, I got a laser
I got 3 of them."
and I'm a professional. So
Well,
I
I
was
ain't
like,
no
all right,
professional.
help me, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. And now Carl has created a monster.
Yeah, and just in a couple months, 3 months we've been doing this show together, Joe has really stepped up to the plate, opened his mind up out of the box,
Yep.
so to say.
Set cardboard on fire.
Oh yeah, he did. He
Oh,
even
yes.
burned up his enclosure.
I did.
He did.
First time I used it.
First time he fired it up in a private deal we was doing, I said, "Draw a little square out." Well, he didn't put a metal plate under his honeycomb.
I forgot.
He cut right through that cardboard. Right?
Right.
Did great. Then he lifted the honeycomb up and went, "Oh shit.
Yep.
I cut through the enclosure." Hi, Irene.
And then I lifted the enclosure and said, "Ooh, I cut into the table.
Yeah.
Perfect square."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So he got really impressed since he stepped up from his Chinese knockoff laser that he thought was a 5 watt, which, if you watch one of our first few shows, he could do slate tiles.
Yep.
He could do tumblers. He could do all this stuff, but he could not laser on ceramic, on tiles or plates.
Oh look. There's a piece of cardboard that I cut through.
Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, he saved that. He's going to frame that piece.
I am. This is dirty and dusty, but I did that on a plate.
I know. I started doing recipes on the plates. They went over real good.
Yeah. You guys talked to Kira Confident? No, I haven't. I don't think I never had a hat.
Yeah.
Like Carl.
Right. No, I haven't talked Katie or KD, either one, for quite a while and stuff and everything. Because, yeah, I mean, we do it left and right. Joe
Yeah.
does resin. Now, he hasn't tested his laser on resin yet.
Nope. I keep forgetting.
He keeps forgetting.
I have a. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. I've got a resin skull that I'm going to try to lay. Oh shit! It's right here. So I made this out of
Uh-huh.
epoxy resin, and I'm curious if like you can laser something on it. And I know
Right.
you can. I've seen it. I've seen
And
it.
I know he's going to laser Dark Realm TV on it somewhere.
I'm gonna do something. You never know.
Laser cracks through the head, crack
There you
skull.
go. Yeah.
You know, different things. I mean, we create and do a lot of different things. I find a lot of different art, like the one I did for the diner tonight.
Yeah.
That was off some friends of mine's uh, thing on Facebook. They said you can do this and share it out and do everything. So, yeah, they're easy to do.
I have in my head, I have the perfect picture that I want to put on a mirror in a frame with lights behind it. So I have to learn how to do photos.
Okay, Freddy Krueger's coming out. I can see that.
Oh no. I want to do, honestly, I want to do a picture of like the Last Supper setting,
Uh-huh.
but it'd be all like mobsters.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like just all your like Al Capone and yeah.
You're
I'm gonna
going to
do
do it
something
up
like that.
kind of like they did the old poker cartoon
Yeah.
picture of dogs,
Yep. Yep.
only have mobsters in it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, in the Last Supper. That would be awesome.
And then
That
I'll
would-
probably do one with like my gaming logo. and
Right,
Have that on the wall behind me or something.
right. Greg, there's another one that I did with the laser. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we can do just about anything, but we're going to learn, and it's probably going to take next week and a couple of weeks after that, different times that we do things, showing how we're trying to get these photographs to come out
Yeah.
in the mirrors and on picture frames. I think that's going to be interesting.
Oh yeah.
That's the assignment for the week.
Yep.
So, yeah, we'll see what I can come up with
Yeah.
on photos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, well, folks, we've been on here for an hour and a half, and I know Joe just got home from work when we started, so he's got to eat supper. I do too.
Gotta eat my Chinese food.
I got to eat my Mexican tacos
There you go.
and make sure these kids are in bed or trying to. But
I
we
always
want,
found the key. NyQuil.
yeah, I know, I
Mhm.
know. Uh-huh.
Some children's NyQuil. Night night.
Yeah. No, I found the deal whenever they got their TV.
Yeah.
Little Jack Daniels on the finger goes a long way.
That's what I use
Yeah.
all the time.
That's what I do too. I got a tooth.
Right? Yep.
So, but we want to thank everybody for joining us in the chat room. Great conversation there. Like I
Yeah.
said, if you ever want to check us out, you can check out Kudos Custom Designs on Facebook and everything.
Oh, thanks, Greg.
Yeah, Greg, you can catch us every Thursday night
Yep.
at 7 p.m. Central here. And we always do something on here.
Maybe next week I'll try the popcorn.
He may try the popcorn.
Yeah.
That's interesting because I've already lasered the cookies and the
Yeah.
banana. So his deal is to laser the popcorn. I may even have a hot dog or spam out here.
Ugh.
I'm going to laser cut a slice off and send it to
I can
Joe.
smell it already.
I'm going to send it to Joe.
Happy Easter, Dustin. Yeah, I can smell it already.
Right. Yep. Everybody have a great Easter this Sunday
Yeah.
and stuff. But we want to thank everybody for joining us. So check us out next Thursday night here on the Laser Show. Everybody have a good evening.
Good night, guys.